The following is a paid commercial program paid for by Currie Health and Wellness Diagnostic Center. The opinions and views expressed in this program belong to its sponsors and are not those of this station or their affiliates or employees.
Well, hello again. I'm Dave Woodman. On my right, Dr. Keith Currie of Currie Health and Wellness Diagnostic Center. And on Dr. Currie's right is another of his happy patients. And we're going to just call her Miss Eula. If you're living with pain, you're going to want to hear what she has to say about Dr. Currie's life-changing treatment protocol. First, if you're living with pain, back pain, leg pain, neck or hip pain, maybe spinal stenosis or sciatica, you can get a free informative report. All you have to do is call the number at the bottom of your screen and Dr. Currie will send you this $19.97 value absolutely free and with no obligation. Jot that number down. Call after we hear from Ms. Eula. Well, Dr. Currie, I know that like so many of your patients, Ms. Eula had severe back and leg pain. What did you notice in your first meeting with Ms. Eula?
Well, Miss Eula was miserable. She absolutely was. Eula was hurting. She was in pain. She was telling me how bad her back hurt, how bad the pain was running all the way down her leg, and the numbness that she was having as well in that foot. And so she was in a bad place, Dave.
Well, Ms. Eula, can you describe how severe your pain was and how it affected your lifestyle?
Oh yes, I was hurting so bad in my back, and it all went all the way down to my leg, all the way down to my foot, and I just couldn't rest. I had to sit up in a chair to go to sleep, and I had went to 5 doctors to get some kind of relief, and I couldn't. And the next thing they were going to do surgery, and I could not go with surgery. So I told my daughter, I said, well, she didn't want me to get in a wheelchair, so I said, well, I'm not going to have surgery. So we saw Dr. Currie on TV, and she said, let's try him, so we did.
Well, Dr. Currie told me that you responded to his treatments really fast. How many treatments did it take before you started feeling better?
It was that first week we started, and I started feeling some relief in my leg.
Really?
And it kept going and going.
Really? First treatment. Now some of our viewers may be saying, no way. What would you say to them?
No way. It helped me a whole lot. It went from my legs, went from my back on down to my leg, and I could feel some relief in my leg. That very first treatment we had that week, it sure did. Yes, it did.
Well, we've established that Dr. Currie really helped you get some relief. Take a moment to describe the atmosphere in Dr. Currie's clinic. Did he make you feel intimidated when you walked in?
Oh, no, he made us welcome. We had a lot of fun there. He made us welcome. We couldn't expect nothing else.
Well, that's the kind of guy he is. Dr. Currie, what would you, well, let's just go back to Eula for just a moment. What would you say to that person who's sitting out there right now who has the kind of pain that you have described? What would you say to that person?
I would say try it. It's worth it. Just go and call Dr. Currie, and he will give you some relief. Well,
Dr. Currie, I know that all of your patients are special to you, but what makes Ms. Eula so extra special?
Well, you know, she also brought her daughter to me, and I've been able to work with her daughter and had great success there as well. And you know, besides that, I mean, there's no greater compliment that a patient can pay me than to bring someone that's their family or their friend to me and trust me with that person. And Miss Eula did that. And then beyond that, I remember her very first day when she came in, and I went out to talk with her right after her treatment, and she looked at me and she said, I can tell I'm already better. And I said, are you serious? Because, you know, it usually doesn't work that way, you know, and it happens every now and then. But she said, yeah, I can tell. And then it's just so much fun. I still get goosebumps. I mean, I'm roughly 19 years into my private practice, but I went to Conway close to 16 years ago and started this practice. And, you know, I still get goosebumps when a patient tells me how it's affecting their life, and it's just a great joy and a wonderful blessing.
I think all of that is amazing. Dr. Currie and Eula, thanks for coming in to tell us your story. You just keep on getting better. Just one more success story, one more life changed by Dr. Keith Currie. Why don't you learn if he can help you improve your lifestyle too, naturally, non-invasively, without injections or surgery.